There we go. We have to remind ourselves, well, especially me, or just anyone really, to be yourself despite of the fear. The purpose of all my content I make is to kind of dissipate some of that fear, to dismantle what's keeping you from living in your truth. Some people, unfortunately, are more for the fear mongering, and they constantly try to circulate certain narratives to keep you from acknowledging who you are by nature. So I try to remind myself and others not to live in a state of fear, basically. Not to always keep in mind the consequences, the risk of doing said activities or doing things when you naturally know you have an attraction to who you are, who you're attracted to. Let me tell you a story about my life. When I was in high school, my 12th grade year, I had a strong, lustful type of attraction for this girl. But it was more like she was like a tomboy. And I really liked her. But we had a huge age gap, being that I was a senior and she was a freshman. But, you know, she was musically talented. I was too. She was in band. I was her tutor. So I was teaching her, how to play the instrument I was playing, which is the flute. And we started getting a little bit close. And my mom, my mom basically was reminding me of, you don't want to get caught up being accused of statutory rape, and you don't want to get her pregnant and stuff like that. And that was after the fact I was still dealing with my, urges for other males. But I was finding this girl really attractive, regardless of her, her divine masculine she exudes. She was comfortable more or less in her skin, and I liked that about her. And that would intrigue me to want to get with her. And I feel like if it wasn't for people constantly reminding me of what I'm not supposed to be doing, nature would, I ain't gonna say correct, but it would, the process of nature within a person will naturally run its course. So if it wasn't for people, my mom reminded me of the risk, I probably up to this day will be bisexual or mostly straight with her. Or we just embrace our differences. Because after high school, after I graduated, we met each other again, and come to find out, she became lesbian, and I became gay. So I'm just saying, sometimes people unknowingly can get in your way from what you naturally are. And you gotta remind yourself that you know who you are, and there's nothing wrong with you or any of us. It's just about internalizing who we are and making sure we are operating in the state of compassion. When I was around her, I know I was operating from a state of desire and compassion and lust, but it was a good thing because I actually felt that, yeah, I do have an attraction for women, for a girl. And because she exuded more of a compassionate, masculine, and feminine side of herself, but it was like she had a balanced, embracing handle of both. It wasn't a toxic masculinity, it was a embracing, nurturing type. And I liked it from her. She would have been I feel like she would have been a perfect girl for me. But it happened the way it happened. I feel like things happen for a reason now I understand why they say things happen for a reason. Because it helps to enlighten others, usually. That's all I want my testimonies to do for people, is to enlighten them to seek more understanding within themselves as well, or about others. So, yeah, we gotta be. I feel like that experience in itself helps to reinforce what I'm standing for. That we got to be mindful not to think that we're above nature and letting people nature within themselves run its course. Because you just don't know. And it's not your place to reshape or correct a person on how they feel. Nurturing and accepting them and helping them internalize, if you can, or if you're willing to do so, that is what's helped them to grow into, better people. Naturally. So yeah, that's my spiel for now.